Welcome back to Kif's Crypto, everybody. My name is Jordan, and would you like to skyrocket to the moon? Well, you have come to the right place, my friends. You are absolutely in the right place, because today we are looking at FREEMOON, and this is the amazing project which we are bringing you to today. So we hope you guys are going to enjoy this review. And this is an interesting token, so we thought that we would bring it to you. We are going to be delving in this review into the details of this token. But this token, you guys might want to have on the radar. It's very interesting, and as you guys can see here, it's on the Binance Smart Chain. So if you click this button here, buy FREEMOON, you can go and you can purchase the token right here on PancakeSwap. As you guys can see here, you can swap your BNB for FREEMOON. But what is FREEMOON? We're going to be explaining to you guys. But basically, make the world a freer place while generating yield and liquidity. Simply hold FREEMOON in your wallet, and you will receive more tokens. So the supply is 1 quadrillion, and as you guys can see, it is deflationary, so the supply is burning all the time, and the current market cap is still very low, under $1 million, guys. As you can see here, 970,000 here. And what is the token all about? Well, basically, I'll read you out this information. We'll go over it here. Join our fight to free Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht. If you guys don't know who they are, they're very famous in the cryptocurrency industry for many reasons, and you'll find out why. Julian Assange is the founder of WikiLeaks, an international non-profit organization that publishes news leaks and classified media provided by anonymous sources. Ross Ulbricht created the first darknet market, the Silk Road, which used cryptocurrency. As an exercise in free market capitalism, a website where users were free to post and buy whatever they felt necessary, so long as no party was being harmed. These pioneers who have fought for individual freedom now need our help to be saved from the unjust prosecution and sentencing that they have received for these things that they have done, guys, previously while being involved with crypto. And join our fight to help raise funds for the legal defenses of Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht, protect your rights and generate yield at the same time. Now, it is a common thing in crypto that Ross Ulbricht is always looked up upon as one of the best pioneers in cryptocurrency. He developed a website, as it says here, using free market capitalism. He was being an entrepreneur, trying to create new ideas and new experiences, ways that people can buy and sell things online, just like eBay, right? But he was using cryptocurrency, and he never meant any harm to come by this. He got prosecuted because people used the website for selling illegal substances, and it wasn't his fault at all. It is crazy, guys. 5% of every transaction of this coin is donated to the legal defenses of Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht. I'm not too familiar with Julian Assange's story, but as you guys can see here as well, he was involved in cryptocurrency. So this token, by buying this token, not only do you guys skyrocket to the absolute moon, so you guys have probably heard of SafeMoon, right? If you miss SafeMoon, then you might be interested in this. So fight for freedom. 5% of every transaction is donated to the legal defenses of Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht when you buy the token. So it's pretty amazing. You're actually helping real life people get out of prison. So if you want to free people from prison, guys, you might want to consider this. Autonomous yield as well. Back to the tokenomics. 3% of every transaction is automatically redistributed and to existing token holders via reflection, which we've seen in other deflationary tokens of this standard with these kinds of tokenomics. So we know that the tokenomics model works, guys, and of course they've got the 2% model, where here it says 2% deflationary supply. 2% of every transaction is put back into the liquidity pool, and the liquidity pool tokens are burned, creating a deflationary supply. About FREEMOON. FREEMOON is programmed to reward holders while increasing in both liquidity and value. It's a forever deflationary supply and burn system. So we burned all of the developer and founder tokens after launch. 20% of the token supply, and sent it back to the black hole address, which is why, as you guys can see here, 20% of the supply is now being burned, which means removed permanently, guys, from the supply. So they send it to the black hole address. It's been evaporated into the black hole of space, and as the address also participates in the protocol, it accumulates more tokens, thereby effectively removing them from circulation, as we just explained, guys. Here is no limit. There is no limit to the burn. The black hole will keep growing, increasing the scarcity of FREEMOON forever. So if you think about the fact that there's going to be less and less tokens only ever. So as you guys can see here, still very new token, only 101 holders here. Although on Binance Smart Scan it says there's even less. So this is basically an even earlier opportunity than you might think in order to get in this kind of project. Here it shows the number of tokens that have been removed from circulation and burned. The current liquidity of the liquidity pool here, and down here you have the link to BSC scan, which we will check out in a moment, guys. And this is the Solidity Finance audit. If you click that, you will come over here and you'll be able to see that they have done an audit, guys, which is very good to know. Just remember that, just note that the liquidity, the ownership has not yet been renounced. So keep an eye on that. And do your own research. Always do your own research, guys, and never invest in cryptocurrency what you cannot afford to lose. But we deliver you guys the best projects, the most interesting projects, so that you can do your own research and make your own decisions as to what you would like to invest in. But as you can see down here, guys, they have an interesting roadmap as well. The protocol initialized is the first point with here, which is design smart contracts, audit contracts, and complete a fair token launch, which has been done now, guys. Burn all founder and developer tokens and begin a marketing campaign and integration into exchanges. Free exchange launch a decentralized exchange and yield farming protocol using FREEMOON as a native yield reward token. The world's first deflationary yield reward system, which is interesting. Cross-chain launch, support multiple chains including Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Polygon, Matic, Avalanche, and others through cross-chain smart contract oracles to make FREEMOON available for all. So it's very good to see that they're going to be integrating these main other faster smart contract chains as well, and also the most popular chains there. And then you go to the moon, basically. So it's pretty much a straightforward and simple path going forwards. You can take off with us, as you guys hear, potentially investing and being part of this token and this project. So it's really interesting. Thought we'd bring it to you guys. Our community will do whatever it takes to achieve its mission of protecting the individual freedom from tyranny. Our first goal is to free Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht. Then we will right the injustices around the world, including Africa, which our community will vote on. So they're actually freeing people as part of this token from injustices, which is really such an awesome thing, basically. And the team is doxed, guys, so it's really nice to see that you can see the faces of the teams. You know, usually with these projects, they seem too good to be true, but here it is, the team is right in front of your face for you to see, and you can even click on these links down here and you can see their LinkedIns as well. So it's really nice that there is a real team. The team is made of 20 years of experience in entrepreneurship, cryptocurrency, and software development, and is passionate about leveraging that fight for individual freedom. So they also have been activists, so they're really experienced in this type of field. So this is actually their passion, one of their passions, that they are putting their work into this project and into this token in order for it to become successful. So their white paper here explains more about the information, about the story. Julian Assange is the creator of WikiLeaks, right? An international non-profit organization that published news leaks and classified media provided by anonymous sources. Due to political persecution, he has been in confinement since June 2012 while fighting extradition to the United States. Documents published by WikiLeaks show evidence of war crimes, violations, and international treaties, human rights abuses, and corruption. Julian created a platform for whistleblowers to shine a light on abuses of power. He has paid for this with his freedom, deteriorating health, and separation from his loved ones, which is terrible, guys. Ross Ulbricht, his story, he created the first darknet market, the Silk Road, right? as an exercise in free market capitalism, a website where users were free to post and buy whatever they felt necessary so long as no party was being harmed. For creating the Silk Road, Ross was given 40 years and 2 life sentences in US prison without the possibility of parole. All of his charges were non-violent and no victim was named at his trial. For comparison, similar crimes have received sentences of 64 months in prison, and Ross was made an example to deter future criminals. His sentence does not fit the crime of an idealistic 25-year-old. And let me tell you guys, I have personally already had deep research into this story. I actually found out about this story last year. And the story of Ross Ulbricht is unbelievably heartbreaking. He is an amazing entrepreneur, and he actually just tried to do something good for the world. And he got prosecuted and sent to prison for life. Well, that's what happens in this world, guys. And if you try to do something good, so this token helps to change that and bring the world back to an equilibrium balance where there is freedom and justice is served. And as you guys can see, it's a miscarriage of justice. Both Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht were early developers of cryptocurrency and pioneers of our industry. They represent the core values of our community, the freedom of speech and the free markets. Both are suffering ongoing political persecution. Political and human rights scholars have called their cases miscarriages of justice, warranting intervention and advocating for their freedom. Both created platforms to protect human rights. Both are incarcerated because they brought freedom to others. I mean, think about it, it's just insane, guys. It's awful, and it should not be happening. It should not be happening. So why FREEMOON, right? Why this token? How does this token help to solve this? Well, both WikiLeaks and the Silk Road were early adopters of Bitcoin. They helped spread the adoption of Bitcoin and its use cases during its precarious early years. Because of this, the cryptocurrency community is forever indebted to these high-profile trailblazers. And we here at FREEMOON have a way to pay back that debt, right? Inspired by cutting-edge tokenomics, we have combined cryptocurrency's final destination of the moon, guys, because we all know that we're heading to the moon. We're not there yet. We're on our way. We're on our way to the moon. But if you go onto the FREEMOON rocket ship, it's a faster way to the moon. So, yeah, I mean, it basically says inspired by cutting-edge tokenomics, we've combined cryptocurrency's final destination of the moon with the cause of freedom for its earliest advocates. The result is FREEMOON. FREEMOON's protocol appeals to both the altruist and the holder. How FREEMOON works. FREEMOON is a deflationary token, and after each buy and sell transaction, a 10% transaction fee is subtracted and will be distributed as follows. 5% of the transaction will be split evenly into a single treasury address and will be donated to the legal defences of Julian Assange and Ross Ulbricht. Funds will be manually remitted periodically, and 3% of every transaction is automatically redistributed to existing token holders via reflection. 2% of every transaction is put back into the liquidity pool, and the liquidity pool tokens are burned, creating a deflationary supply. FREEMOON is programmed to reward holders while increasing in both liquidity and value. We burned all of the developer and founder tokens after launch, as I said earlier, sent to the black hole address. It accumulates more tokens, thereby effectively removing them from circulation, as explained, guys. There is no limit to the burn, and the black hole will keep growing, increasing the scarcity of FREEMOON. Once again, that's a very important point. Liquidity. Having tokens being burned from both buyers and sellers is what gives deflationary tokens a special advantage over the tokens of yore. Doing so stabilizes the price relatively early, meaning there is a buffer against large sell-offs of the coin. For further price stability, FREEMOON will use DX lock to restrict 40% of the supply for a duration of 4 years. Good to see there as well, very good to see. And you can see here, guys, a breakup of the allocation of the token supply. Community and marketing. FREEMOON recognizes the magnitude of its mission. It is one we can't accomplish alone. To incentivize participation, We have set aside tokens to help grow our community. FREEMOON will allocate tokens to platforms and identities who share our values. In the past, powerful movements have grown from people connecting with like-minded people and moving in harmony towards a shared goal. With a just cause like ours, we believe the crypto community can come together for two of its early pioneers and heroes. This cause is ultimately about the community, and FREEMOON wants to be a meme with meaning, which is great, bringing meaning to these kind of meme tokens here, FREEMOON, which is absolutely fantastic, right? It has a cause behind it, so that's kind of brings much more value to these coins. So let's go ahead and check out more of this coin here. As you guys can see here, it says it's even less holders than 121 because it's not updated yet. But on Binance Smart Scan, there's 84 holders of this coin. So you could potentially be one of the earliest holders, which is exciting. And now let's check out the chart here. So it's still quite a new coin, as you guys can see, just a couple of months old, started here last year, November. And it is currently, it has currently skyrocketed in value as promised, guys. And it looks like it is currently on a trajectory directly towards the moon. So that is something to keep in mind. The market cap, 975,000, like I said, less than $1 million, which is a relatively low market cap right now. So if you were to assume that this could get to potentially maybe 100 million market cap eventually, then that would be potentially 100x. So that would be a nice way to get started. So remember, guys, do your own research before you invest in these tokens. But when it's something that you love like this, then it's something that we're going to bring to you guys always on this channel. Let us know your thoughts as always as well. Now, last thing we're going to talk about here is we're going to bring to your attention their social medias. They have a FREEMOON official social media page, so you can find the links to all of these social medias on their website, as you guys can see here. If you just go down right to the bottom here, you can see the links to all of their websites. So if you go over to their Twitter website, you can see here they have 4,700 followers. Nice to see. They have a bit of a following there. And they have some really cool posts and some typical meme posts. Typical posts that, you know, put you in a good mood during your day when you're scrolling on Twitter. So that's exactly what you want, right? Some nice, inspiring, positive posts. And they have some decent memes. And now their best memes are over here to be found on their Instagram. I strongly recommend, if you enjoy the memes, guys, go ahead and check these memes in Instagram. I've been laughing at some of them while doing the research here of this video, but there's some really decent ones. My favorite ones, quite a lot of them are my favorite, but I like this one, investors eating the dip here. And it shows how rich you'll be after holding FREEMOON here, which is pretty interesting. And oh, I didn't see the Tom and Jerry one. That's pretty interesting. So one of my other favorites is right down here. Where is it? Let's see. Ah, the Game of Thrones one. I loved this Game of Thrones one. Prepare yourself, FREEMOON is coming. So yeah, this is something, guys, that you have to prepare for, because you've never seen anything like this before, and that is exactly why this guy is swerving in his car to try and get to the correct direction. As you guys can see, this is one of my favorite memes here. You can see going straight is the honeypot, the rug pull, the shit coins, and the meme tokens. And this is a crypto investor, right? Typical crypto investor. He's swerving to try and get 1000% in order to go in the right direction, heading straight towards FREEMOON here, because it has docs, devs, and a supply burning. All of the great things that crypto investors want to see in a project like this, basically. So we hope you guys have enjoyed it. Now also, if you guys want to join and be part of this community, go over to their Telegram group, get involved and be active in the community, ask them questions, and it is a very friendly group over there, so you guys would love that as well. So we hope that you guys have enjoyed us bringing to you another very interesting low cap token. Let us know your guys' thoughts about this token, and if you guys want to see more like this, and let us know. Give us, guys, ideas for new reviews in the future on this channel, Kiv's Crypto, as we always love bringing you guys the very best content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for the next videos coming up. We hope you guys have enjoyed this project, and we will see you in the next video.